Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this doesn't sound like a reading, check your other placements. Now, Virgo, I'm going to read this as the energy of someone approaching you. Okay, but feel free to flip it. I've already pulled some oracle cards, and we've got the wolf, we've got teacup, we've got bees. Okay, and as the underlying energy here, we've got history, endurance beneath that, solitude beneath that, okay, and the future. Um, so this feels like kind of a heavy energy, okay? The underlying energy, it's of history, is of something that's been going back a long time, right? Endurance also speaks to pain, hardship, right? Something that's been endured for a long time. Solitude, now that's it's bringing to mind the hermit, right? So that could be your energy. Yeah, it's, I feel this person, whoever it is, has suffered for a long period, okay, maybe to do with their family or something with their past, and they've been alone. They've been alone and they've worried about their future, okay, and maybe they saw their future as them being on their own, like they didn't see themselves in a commitment or something like that. But now with this wolf, the teacup, and the three of the it just reminded me of the three of pentacles, but it's the bees. um, I feel this person now is drawn towards trying to work with someone else, right? With this teacup, it's like they want an easier life, right? Because they've endured a lot of hardship, okay, and they've been on their own for a long time, and they just want their life to be a little easier. They want to be able to get along with people, right? Work with people. um yeah, after a period of struggling on their own for a long time. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, okay. So the underlying energy is 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. At the heart, we've got the 5 of Cups crossed by the Empress reversed. At the root, we've got the Queen of Swords. Recent past, the Knight of Cups. Crowning, the 9 of Wands. Near future, the Lovers. Supporting, the 8 of Cups. In the exterior, the Queen of Wands. Hopes and fears, the Magician. And the outcome is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, with this 10 of Cups reversed, it suggests an energy of no family, no friends, right? Like solitude. Someone who's been unhappy for a long time and maybe not had, family around them, right? And there's a lot of regret and loss regarding, what's been lost, right? I guess this lack of supportive people around them, okay? The fact that they haven't been emotionally fulfilled, they're mourning that. With the Empress reversed, it suggests like this person, they may also feel hopeless, like they can't see any growth, see any abundance, right? But they may also be prone to making decisions that lead them, down this road, okay? Sort of leading them down a road of no growth, right? I mean, the Queen of Swords at the root, I feel they discern that, they see the truth of that, okay? Now, in the past, we've got the Knight of Cups. So there was an energy of moving towards something or someone with, making some sort of emotional offer. Or someone may have, moved towards them, okay? And with the Nine of Wands, I think this person had their defenses up, okay? they may have been so used to being alone. And as I said, they saw their future, right, as them being on their own, solitude. So they may have had their defenses up against this genuine offer, okay? And that could be something that they regret, that when it was offered to them, they didn't take it, right? Now, in the near future, we've got the lovers. So they're making a choice to move towards a soulmate, okay, Virgo. So I think for the purpose of this reading, yeah, that's you. They want to move towards you. Now, with the Eight of Cups, I mean, this person could have walked away from this connection in the past, right? Because they had their defenses up, and they just didn't see family in their future, okay? That's what I feel. So they walked away. Now, in the exterior, we've got the Queen of Wands, and I feel this is your energy, okay? You're the choice now that they're making, right? But I also feel it's an energy of this person seeing their own worth, right? Seeing that they're worthy of love, okay? Because I feel like in the past, this person may not have felt that they were worthy of love, okay? And that they would always be alone, right? This may be someone who thought that they were useless at relationships, okay? That they would always be on their own. But I feel, Virgo, you've drawn them out, you know? They're making a choice now to be with you. Now, hopes and fears, the magician, yeah, can they manifest this, right? Can they have this happy ever after, right? And with the Five of Pentacles as the outcome, I mean, that's how they feel right now. Perhaps that will change, okay, once they start taking action to change it. So let's see. Let's start with the Ten of Cups reversed. Why is that there? The Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think this person held back, okay? Now, they may have been in the past in a relationship with a player, okay, or with someone reckless, irresponsible. And so they hold back from those, they hold back from, getting involved with people, okay? They just didn't take action towards you. Why is the Five of Cups there? Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like they regret. What do they regret? That they didn't take that first step, right, towards you. Why is the Empress reversed there? The Knight of Swords. Let me just get one more. Why is the Empress reversed there? The Nine of Swords. I think it's for this person to acknowledge the truth, right? See, I think this person has stayed in dead end situations or made dead end choices, right? Because they were afraid. Their fear was informing that decision, right? It's like they need to acknowledge the truth that it's their fear that's been guiding them, okay? And it's led them, into situations that weren't growing anywhere. It wasn't going anywhere. Now, what is the Queen of Swords there? The Five of Swords. Yeah, this person sabotaged themselves with their fears by listening to their fears because they, saw their future as them being on their own. So even when someone amazing showed up, a true soulmate, they couldn't take that leap of faith. They were so guarded. And why is the Knight of Cups there? King of Swords. Yeah, see, they cut that out, okay? They cut this out, okay? So Virgo, if you tried to start something with this person, they just nipped it in the bud, okay? Why is the Nine of Wands there? The World. Yeah, it's like this person was guarded because they didn't want to start anything new. And with this World, which is all about boundaries as well because it's ruled by Saturn. It's right. This person didn't want anyone breaching their boundaries. Okay, they were just very guarded and defensive. They were clear that they weren't going to get involved with anyone. And so, you know, even when someone really amazing showed up, they cut that out, right? Or is it lovers there? Yeah, the Six of Swords. Now, you know, they'd like to move on, right? They've realized that they don't want to be alone, I feel, you know. They realized that they've been enduring that and maybe that they don't need to endure that any longer. Why is the Eight of Cups there? King of Pentacles. This person may have had a lot of responsibilities, okay, as well. Family responsibilities, okay. So if they were in a relationship with someone who was a player type, they may have had, you know, financial obligations there. If not, it could just be other family commitments, okay. That they're not happy in that family situation, but they, you know, they had financial obligations, okay, and I feel they couldn't walk away from that, so they walked away from you. Why is the Queen of Wands there? The High Priestess. Yeah, I think the intuition may have been trying to tell them that you were a soulmate, right? But I feel they weren't willing to listen, okay, because they were too guarded, right? And when you've got your defenses up that much, I mean, nothing's getting through. Why is the Magician there? Justice. Yeah, you know, because they clinically cut this out, I think they, you know, it's going to be a little tricky for them to make amends with you. Where's the Five of Pentacles there? The Page of Swords. Yeah, they've learned the truth, right? And the truth is that they are tired of being miserable. They're tired of being lonely, okay? They want to work with you now, okay? Now let's look at the World. Why is the World there? The Four of Cups. Yeah, they were just disinterested. Like I said, this person was not interested in trying to start up anything else, okay? Start up a relationship. They just were not interested. Let's look at that Six of Swords. Where's the Six of Swords there? Ten of Wands. See, now they're extremely burdened. Their solitude is burdening them. And they've realized that they don't, and we've got that Knight of Pentacles, which is a wolf in this deck, you know. This person's very burdened, okay? So they've decided now that they can't do it all on their own. They would actually like to be with someone in an easy relationship, you know. And so they're hoping that you will, that they, you know, that you can give this another go, I guess. Let's look at that High Priestess. Where's the High Priestess there? The Moon. See, their fears. Their fears. I think their intuition was trying to speak to them that it was their fears that were stopping them from moving towards you, okay? But they, you know, see, we've got the Eight of Swords at the bottom. So they were trapped in their head. They just couldn't get past it, okay? Now let's look at that Page of Swords. Where's the Page of Swords there? The Chariot. So they've realized that they need to, if they don't want to feel lonely, right? If they don't want to be alone, they need to take control, right? And they need to move forward, okay? To bring change into their life, okay? Because when, you know, in the past, when it was offered to them and love was offered to them, they, you know, they just cut it out. They weren't having it, right? So, if they want to change the dynamic with you now, then they, you know, they need to take control, right? And they're aware of that, okay? So I think you can expect to hear from this person, Virgo. And just be aware that if they, you know, cut this out with you, if it sounds like a story, then it's because they they were not emotionally ready for a relationship, okay? And it's possible that they were, maybe they were trapped in a previous relationship with someone who was a player, okay? And with that Empress reversed, I mean, just a person who was with them for all the wrong reasons, right? Maybe for their money, okay? And so they were just very guarded against starting a new relationship, okay? They were not interested with that Four of Cups. Yeah, so let's get some advice here. What's advice? King of Cups. Yeah, I think this person has a lot of feelings for you, okay? And they haven't told you, but they do. Okay, so Virgo, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit like, share, subscribe, and please tell me in the comments if it resonated. Okay, I'd love to hear from you, and see you next time.